What's up guys, Black Eyes here with the Gamers Revolution, and in this video I'm doing a speed art of Emily Marshall, a YouTube entertainer slash vlogger, and she makes videos every week on random topics, and sometimes she vlogs like something she did throughout the week. She's actually a cool person. She releases cool videos on cool topics, and you should just go check her out. I'm gonna leave a link in the description and at the end of the video, and I'm also gonna link my last speed art, which is gonna be up here somewhere, and it's gonna help you see like the improvement I did from this one to that one. I mean, from that one to this one. And I just want to give you a basic idea of what I did with the speed art and why I think I improved while I did it, and stuff like that. So let me get the actual finished product. Let me see so I can explain why I did what I did. So basically, why I think this one came out a lot better than the Dr.Who one is because I used a different technique, which allowed me to get the right color palette for the actual person. In the Dr.Who one, she's a lot darker than she is in the reference photo, and in this one, I got the right color because if you watch Emily Marshall's videos, or Emily, I'm gonna just call her Emily. She's a pale person, and I'm not saying pale as a bad thing, because sometimes people get offended by somebody calling them pale or whatnot. But she is somewhat pale. So I was able to get the paleness to come through in the actual drawing, and get the right contrast that she has naturally. Like if you see her cheek, I mean, if you see her cheeks are naturally blushed. She doesn't have to add blush, and because of that, I was able to add some pink around her cheeks and form her cheeks, so I didn't have to force some shadows or whatnot to help break down the base color of the skin, which is a pale white. So it gave the drawing contrast by itself. So that helped build on the contrast between her eyes and her makeup. And if you look at her in videos or whatnot, she has beautiful eyes. And what I mean by that, she has light eyes, which are if you notice, like green eyes, blue eyes, and like light color eyes like that, have beautiful contrast, and it's easy to do. But the good thing about Emily's face and the reference photo I chose is that she naturally has contrast with what she wears. So if you notice that she wears dark makeup, so she has a black eyeshadow and eyeliner. I'm not sure if she's wearing mascara or not, but she has I don't even know what mascara is. I was gonna explain what mascara is, but I don't know what it is. But basically, the colors are black and they're dark, so it helps build a contrast between her nice bluish greenish eyes and help pop them out. So now you can easily look at the eyes and you can see them clearly and they're popping out, compared to like if she didn't wear it, she had like black, I mean, you don't have like, nobody has the black eyes, like dark brown eyes was black. So that helped a lot. And also the fact that she is pale but has the rosy cheeks actually helped bring out the hair, because the hair is black. And I also added white highlights to it to help give the illusion of their strands, but they're not really strands. I didn't actually draw them like how I usually do. I just put highlights to suggest certain chunk of hair flowing this way, and that helped bring out like individual strands. With her lips, what I did, the bottom lips, like if you look at anybody, their lips aren't one solid color. So what I did to help So the problem of having her bottom lip is like a darkish pink is that I added I use a brush that had sparkles, like I downloaded a brush that are meant for like sparkling things, for like fairy dust and stuff like that, and shrunk that brush size down and took the same color of the bottom lip but just made it a little lighter, and then just started running it across the middle of the bottom lip, which helped divide the unus, I don't even know a word, the blandness of just having one solid color, and it divided it. So now there's multiple shades of of red in the bottom lip, but it still has the dark color in the bottom and the top that helps give it contrast between the top lip and the actual skin. I also so that's pretty much all I could go into about shading contrast. There's a few things I could have improved on, which would be the left eye. The reason why it looks so weird is because in the reference photo in the video, her left eye is supposed to be black, straight black, like near the nose area, so that you don't see that the eyelashes. So because I didn't see them, I couldn't draw them, and for some reason today I couldn't imagine the eyelashes and sometimes looking weird. I didn't draw them, but I should have tried going a little bit darker with the makeup in the left eye, because that is like the side of the face that is more the shadow side and less highlight. So I should have tried it, and it would have looked way better. Another thing is the eyebrows. They're a little bushy, and in the reference photo and in her videos, like, she keeps her eyebrows nicely done. Like, she has nice eyebrows, so they're not so like thick. And like, sorry about my lips, like I chap them because I bite my lips sometimes, and now I'm biting them, trying to bite them, trying to not bite them actually, but I'm ending up biting them. So yeah, her eyebrows are like nicely kept and not all bushy and like wobbly. Like, if you look closely enough, you see the eyebrows wobbly. I should have thinned them out. I should have actually drawn them like I did in the Dr.Who video. You can see, you could go click that link right there to go back to the Dr.Who video, to the eyebrow part, and you can see what I'm talking about. Another thing I did, which I actually like, this is not something that I think I should have, was that I actually added pores to her face. So if you look at her cheeks, like the rosy part of the cheek, you could see some pores, and it's not something that you could easily see because in real life you can't really easily see pores. But I mean, and if you don't know what pores are like holes in your face where sweat comes out. And like, if you have acne, you buy like a acne wash or a face wash, and it usually says like pore cleansing or cleaning pores or whatever. That's what they mean. And if you need a better explanation, go on Google. But I added that to give a more realistic skin texture, to give the skin more texture, so it's not a solid color and it doesn't look bland. And it's like, it's a small thing that helped improve the overall picture. I also added the white highlights to the eyes, but didn't make the whites of the eye fully white, because in real life your teeth and the whites of your eyes aren't solid white. That's why, like, if you see somebody that are whitening their teeth or bleaching it and they leave the strip on too long and their teeth look really bright, like it almost neon bright, the reason is because it's actually white. That's why it looks so weird. So I added the highlights, which I actually like, except for the one on the left, but that's because I should have darkened the makeup around their eyes and maybe darken the shadows a little bit. I think I could work on adding like better shadows, and the nose is something that I hate about this drawing, because I messed up on the nose, and I know I messed up, but I don't know how to fix it at all. I had a whole bunch of eyelashes poking my eyes. But yeah, I don't know how to fix the nose, and the reason is because I always have a problem with noses. Like if you look at all my drawings, like only a couple of the noses look really good. That's after like trying over 50 times, erasing over 50 times to get it perfect. And that's because I know how you're supposed to draw a nose, but when I draw it, my mind doesn't register that even though it looks weird as I'm drawing it, it's gonna look great when I'm done, and I should just draw what I see. My mind doesn't register that, so then I try to build my hands or will reference photo to go to look like how I think a nose should look like, and that changes how it actually turns out. So yeah. And if you don't draw or you're not an artist or whatnot, you wouldn't really understand what I'm talking about. But basically, when you're drawing something realistically, you have to draw what you see. And even though you're looking at it and you're drawing what you think you see, you're not actually drawing what you actually see. You're drawing what your mind is actually thinking that they're seeing. But you need to develop your eye for that. And I could draw almost anything else. Like from what I see, I could draw a tree, I could draw a cat or animal, but I cannot draw a human nose what I see, which is weird. But that's the end of this webcam footage, and I think I've been talking for like 11 minutes and the video's probably like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna end it here. So leave a like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Add this to your favorites if you really like the video. Don't forget to check out Emily's Marshall channel. I call her Emily, or she Emily. It's gonna be a link in the description and a link at the end of this video. Don't forget to check out the Dr.Who SpeedART video, which is going to be a link right here. And don't forget to subscribe to Dr.Who and Emily. And see you guys later. And if you have any suggestions about who I should do next, or any tips on how I can improve my SpeedART, leave it in the comment section below. And I'm gonna give out a shout out to Element, and his channel is Element7 Studios, and he's a game designer. And the reason why I'm giving him a shout out is because he's the guy that got me to remember that you could change the opacity on the brush, and so now I don't have to like create 1,000 layers to change the opacity of each stroke I do with a certain color. So that actually cut down on the amount of layers I use and the amount of time it takes me to finish up SpeedART. So thank you so much. And cool fact is that this SpeedART took me like 1 hour and 45 minutes, and the Dr.Who one took me around 3 hours to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for that. It actually helped me a lot. So see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys later. I said that twice.